In a groundbreaking move, China has stepped into the volatile arena of Middle Eastern politics, spearheading a high-profile meeting that culminated in a joint statement from leading Palestinian factions. This declaration, signed by key players Hamas and Fatah along with a dozen other groups, aims to establish a unified government across Gaza, the West Bank and Jerusalem. The timing is critical as these efforts come amidst the deadliest escalation of Israeli-Palestinian violence to date. Dubbed the Beijing Declaration on Ending Division and Strengthening Palestinian National Unity, the agreement calls for a temporary national consensus government to oversee all Palestinian territories. This unprecedented initiative seeks to expel Israeli occupation and spearhead reconstruction efforts post-conflict. The declaration's support from China, fresh off its diplomatic success between Iran and Saudi Arabia, adds a significant boost to its potential impact. China's involvement marks a stark contrast to the traditional US-led peace process. Some experts emphasize that China's approach could succeed where the US has failed due to impartiality issues. The Chinese Foreign Ministry underscored this shift, highlighting the affirmation of the Palestine Liberation Organization, or the PLO, as the sole representative of all Palestinians, and the push for a national reconciliation government to rebuild Gaza. Chinese officials outlined a three-step process.
The first step is to promote a comprehensive, lasting and sustainable ceasefire in the Gaza Strip as soon as possible and ensure humanitarian assistance and relief access. The international community should further unite on the issue of ceasefire. The second step is to make joint efforts towards post-conflict governance of Gaza under the principle of Palestinians governing Palestine. The third step is to promote Palestine to become a full member state of the United Nations and begin to implement the two-state solution.
This plan, while ambitious, faces significant hurdles, especially given the long-standing divisions among Palestinian factions and external geopolitical pressures. While Palestinian factions and supporters lauded the agreement, Israel and the US responded with skepticism and outright condemnation. Israeli Foreign Minister Israel Katz criticized the declaration and Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas for endorsing it, asserting that Hamas's rule would be crushed. The US maintained its stance that Hamas is a terrorist organization, dismissed the possibility of its involvement in Gaza's post-conflict governance.
Hamas is a terrorist organization, something that we obviously made clear before October 7th, but when it comes to governance of Gaza at the end of the conflict, there can't be a role for a terrorist organization. Hamas has long been a terrorist organization. They have the blood of innocent civilians, both Israeli and Palestinian, on their hands. And so when you look at the post-conflict governance of Gaza, we do see, as we have made clear, we want to see the Palestinian Authority governing a unified Gaza and the West Bank, but no, we do not support a role for Hamas.
China's latest diplomatic venture reflects its broader strategy to enhance its political clout in the Middle East. As Beijing navigates this intricate political landscape, the world watches closely to see if this major step forward can indeed pave the way for lasting peace and Palestinian statehood. Bureau Report, India Today Global.